Kid, my guy, what did you think would happen? Hey guys, Shinry here. I'm the author of the Shinry series and the Chronicles of Wayne, and this is my review for One Piece 1079. So, there's been a bunch of shocking revelations. The assassin spy was Stella, one of the seven Vegapunks. It's not that I'm disappointed. It was Oda. That was a good writing choice as far as hey, one of S-Snake attacked me, so they think I'm one of the victims, and then when they're not looking, undo your power. That is because it's such a short arc, but I know we're ramping towards the climax. Anybody that is caught up to One Piece at this point, we are ramping towards the climax. That's why the major event that happened this episode, our chapter, that's why that happened, because we are ramping up towards the ending. There is no more time to... He's not trying to add in a bunch of new things. If you're not going to be in the final, if you weren't supposed to be planned in the final, this is probably your stop. So the first half with Stella, like I said, it's cool because it's it's old school, sabotage. I was one of the people that got attacked. Who shit on the coats? You know what I'm saying? It was one of those, I learned that from, so I'm watching this show. So if you ever do anything, okay, here's an easier one to understand. Say, you're on an elevator and you farted. You say, oh my God, who farted? And then you just disappear into the crowd. No one's suspecting you because you're the one that said it. They're suspecting each other, and you just start naming other people. Who shit on the coats is, the same thing. You call out something, and then you disappear into the crowd so they don't suspect you. So Stella, she was like, oh yeah, there's a spy, and S-Snake hit me with that love beam. Okay, I'm frozen. Okay, and I'm not paying attention. They won't suspect it's me. So yeah, that was good. The other things that happened, Blackbeard arrived somewhere. Since he wasn't on ELBAF, we can only assume he is on Egghead Island. I don't know what's going to happen if Luffy and Blackbeard encounter each other now, especially with CP0 there, because obviously they're kind of working with Luffy right now with the Straw Hats. So I don't know what Blackbeard would be doing there, plus Bonnie's there. So it'd be interesting. Like I said, we are near the climax. Or it could be Blackbeard's about to turn into Garp, because Garp is also chasing Blackbeard. So if everybody meets on Egghead Island, this is going to be some, chaos. Literal chaos. Marine Ford levels of chaos. If Garp, Blackbeard, and the Straw Hats and Bonnie are all there at the same time. Just saying. Now let's get to the big thing. Eustace Kid showed up to ELBAF. We always knew we were heading to ELBAF. It has been since Broggy and whatever the other guy's name is were mentioned back way in the beginning of One Piece. When Usopp was on the island and he was on the giant shoulders trying to get them to be friends, we knew ELBAF was coming. It was referenced in Big Mom. The final ponegyliff was definitely going to be there if it wasn't on Wano. So I'm not surprised, but damn, Kid is not coming back. He's not. You lost to a Yonko. You're in the middle of the ocean. That's how you write out an epic character. That's how you scale up. You show off. Eustace is 1 million bounty less than Shanks, and Shanks, he did see Eustace as dangerous. He using hockey, he saw into the future, and he saw Eustace Kid fucking his ships up. Maybe not killing everybody, but Shanks is you gotta get the fuck out. One cut, Iado, Art of Drawing the Zord, the one swift movement. That's not the technique he used. It was called Divine Departure, but still, it was one clean cut. Eustace Kid and his whole crew were done. I like that Shanks' crew is basically like poor, weak, not his crew, his fleet are like poor, weak, old pirates, and he's like, oh, I know y'all are weak, but y'all are protected under my flag. So it just goes to show like how Shanks is such a good person, but at the end of the day, he's still a pirate. So you coming for his crew, you coming for his poneglyphs, you done. And the biggest revelation of all, Shanks has all 4 road poneglyphs, because you got to remember that Eustace got his poneglyphs from Brook and Luffy. They gave him, because Luffy's like, oh, you're gonna be like, competition with us. Shanks has the one from ELBAF. Shanks has all 4 poneglyphs, and Shank knows. Well, he didn't know where One Piece is because he didn't go with Roger that day because Buggy the Clown got sick. But he now knows where the fucking One Piece is. He knows how to get to Laughtale. The other big revelation. Bro. Oda. Shanks is going to get there first. He might even be waiting there for Luffy. Like, I don't know. It's crazy. But I am excited and I can't wait to see what happens.